And maybe the big news there is Rasheed Wallace didn't pick up a foul because he has been hampered with 2 early fouls in the last 2 games and has been non-effective. That's despite his injury problem. Chauncey Billups also trying to get on track and posting up against Jason Collins, and the turnaround by Rasheed at the shot clock buzzer ties the game.
Well, and even though he seems to be favoring that foot, he definitely put weight on it in that fadeaway shot. You still want to see him go to the basket more.
Well, as you see here, Rasheed, he's kind of a mid-post player anyway. This is not too bad. I would like to see Rasheed get to the foul line. Only been to the line 6 times in the series, but that's a good sign for the Pistons. That is a big start for Kenyon Martin. My old former coach, Jim Lynham, Dee's father, used to tell me, guys, when a guy gets it going in this league, you got a problem.
Great speed from Hamilton to Rasheed Wallace, and nothing wrong at that point. As you mentioned, it's still early in the game as Rasheed Wallace gets the lay-in. The Pistons are 6 for 6, and the Nets want to talk it over.
Rasheed just has no lift, Coach. He's trying. He's really putting forth the effort, but that injury is something, it really takes it out of you, and he's got no lift on his jumper whatsoever.
You know, and all of us who coach talk so much about team basketball. The heck with that. At this point, you need one guy that can use his individual ability, and that's why you call him a star, that lifts you out of this funk. You need individual talent sometimes.
You're right.
But Lawrence Frank knows you almost have to live with 3 or 4 of those a game. Jason's going to throw wild, crazy turnovers 3 or 4 times a game. You just got to kind of live with it.
And the Nets have better be careful losing their concentration because the transition baskets are too easy that now they might be killers.
And Rasheed Wallace, very effective from the right corner, now has 8 points and 2 fouls, and gamely playing on that very sore arch, the plantar fasciitis. Kenyon Martin liked that. He came out during the warm-ups and he looked at you and he said, I like that triple couple. And I'm glad you had a chance to use it.
Yeah.
So Kidd, ball loose. Collins has it rejected, but right into the hands of Kidd with 3 on the shot clock. And there is a...
Well, we've been talking about Rasheed Wallace. If you look at him, he definitely is hampered. You can see now that he's sliding and his feet probably are hardly even coming off of the floor. I mean, this is not a mental injury that he has. Plantar fasciitis is something that is legitimate. It's not something that somebody's trying to pep you up to get you over.
Clear path foul has been called on Richard Jefferson, his 3rd, and there you see hobbling around, trying to make it go is Rasheed Wallace. You know, he had a great comment, Rex. He said, you know, in April when you're barbecuing, or I should say April, but when the playoffs are over, say July, and he says, you know, you're playing hurt, you really suffered, but if you have a ring, it's all worth it.
I guess Rasheed wouldn't know that at this point, but he hopes to find out. Very demonstrative.
Inside, and Martin has stuffed, and that was Rasheed Wallace.
That was smothered chicken right there.
And there is Wallace. And the lob will bring out the fans. Ben Wallace now with 8 points in the game.
If you want a team to run against you, throw up bad shots or be careless with the ball when you pass it. Detroit has taken care of the ball, and that's counted their breaks.
Hamilton tried to get the foul. Wallace, Rasheed Wallace, the basket counts in the foul. And the Detroit Pistons hanging in there on the grit of Rasheed Wallace playing with the injured left foot.
And I love the fact that Larry Brown's going to Richard Hamilton. He's been in a great groove. But how about Rasheed Wallace? He's playing on all heart right now, Coach, because that foot has got to be killing him.
Well, absolutely. And he's not getting involved excessively in a lot of emotions out here other than just playing.
Kenyon Martin picking up his 4th foul, and Rasheed Wallace with the 3-point play has 11 points in 34 minutes with that bad foot. Officials got it right, as John said. And Kerry Kittles makes both free throws. He has 20 points. The lead is 4 under a minute and a half remaining. There's the timeout story. Rasheed Wallace with a 3. And how about Rasheed Wallace, who has played 42 minutes?
How about this guy?
And you know, gotta imagine what's going on inside there. The St. Dumar's upstairs. And there is Rasheed Wallace slamming it through. And it's 108-105. New Jersey with the lead because of the 3.
And that Rasheed is playing on all adrenaline right now. He crossed half court and just almost doubled over in pain from the way he had to spring off that foot.
And the Nets have a new clock.
Got to get something going to the basket.
And driving in is Jefferson, and he's fouled. And this time we'll go to the line to shoot two, and a chance to give the Nets the lead once again. We have had 23 lead changes and 20 ties, and this was a big play.
Well, and this is a great play as far as Scalabrine is concerned, being able to run it down and to get a foot on that. I mean, to get that thing inside and didn't see the hustle of Jason Kidd.
And Rasheed Wallace is fouled out of the game. And what a courageous, gutty performance for Rasheed Wallace, who played 48 minutes on a plantar fasciitis left foot. He scored 18 points and had 10 rebounds.